into these characters again?
Slipping is an interesting word for many reasons.
Oh, sorry.
It's not even a sex joke yet, but it was slippery. It was cold. It was really cold. You'd slip on pants that don't want to slip anymore. Do you know what I mean? So there was and then there was some slipping. Wet floor.
Oh my gosh.
So, all of it was good. I would take the I hated trying on clothes, old clothes. I don't know. Is it a woman thing or is it everybody where you just put on? If clothes don't fit, you hate yourself, and you're just like, make this go away. But then finally it sorted itself out, and then once the outfit was on, it was just like, all right, we're back. Yeah.
Yes, I'm also, if I have clothes, I'm happy
Right.
where I am sometimes in a lot of things that I do.
Right.
Like, I've walked in my room and there's just a towel and I'm like, okay. So any pant sometimes
Sure.
better than no pants. There may or may not be no pants in the special.
I don't recall.
Yeah, there may or may not be. Also, to have something that you love and then lose it is one thing. But then to have something you love, lose it, and then get it back is just a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I think we were all kind of aware of. And then the other thing was, unfortunately, it went by so quick that I personally need more. Because it also, and just being with you again, I'm like, it's not the worst.
It's not the worst.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's not the worst. Yeah.
It's true. You work with a lot of people, and then you take for granted what you have, and then you do other stuff, and you're like, not that it's not good, but you're just like, oh, the magic isn't. It's just you don't just show up and it's there. It takes certain people.
I wanted to ask about the snowball scene that was in the trailer. How, was that easy to film? The one that's you guys are back to back and then you're perfectly in sync. How was it to film that? Was it as sexy as it looked?
It looked like you were dancing.
Yeah.
It looked like the dance.
Well, that was easy-ish. It was on our coldest day, so it was just we were on the top of it wasn't that high.
I mean, we were on the train tracks on the train. There was another. I can't say anything.
I know.
Yeah, we were on the train and stuff. I do remember that was one of the only things that we actually rehearsed, which is crazy because we just really don't have time to ever do rehearsals for anything. We did a rehearsal at that dojo.
Yeah, you were really good.
And then we changed it, of course, on the day. Everything changes where the camera is, and then it's like the whole thing we kind of rehearsed. And then, of course, we rehearsed it day one, and I think we filmed that on the last day.
Yeah.
So we were both, do you remember? What do we? But it all
I took
kind
the
of,
knee pads home to practice.
Yeah,
Not once.
yeah.
Didn't even practice it.
But it's, like, not to be corny, but we're good dance partners. Like, in any sense you kind of put us, it kind of still works. And the best part about Winona is, if it didn't work, then that's what it would have been.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's Winona. Like, Doc and we don't need to be as sexy cool as it turned out to be.
We can't help it.
We can't help it, right.
But
yeah.
if we could help it, it would be okay.
Right, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, yeah.
How soon after, so the series ended, where did we pick up? Like, has it been years since we last saw you, or how long has it been?
I think like 2. That's what I've been saying.
Okay.
I don't know. This is a great Emily question.
Okay.
So maybe don't put me on record. But yeah, it's been a couple years, and it's a nice pickup from, even though it's been a couple years, it's a nice pickup from where we left off, I think. Like, it's kind of, you're not going to be blown away by where we start in terms of like, what? That makes no sense. It makes perfect sense. But it's not, it's still different enough that you're like, okay, our pals are on an adventure.
Yeah. And I think that's an important thing for us to try and get across too, is that we're on a new home, and for new viewers, anybody coming over to be watching it, if you don't know everything, you're going to be fine. This special, it could be its own thing, but trust me, we're highly aware of what Earpers are, what they want, and they're gonna get it.
But
So-
weirdly, it felt like season one in the sense of like, okay, so we're meeting all these people, and
Yeah.
those, like you said, who weren't here from the beginning won't be lost. But those who were will be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dom made a comment earlier about Emily made sure to meet you where you are now, and for Dom it was their hair, and I wanted to ask also like as people, what parts of Melanie's and who you are now are in this version of who you are.
I love that. Want me to go first?
Go ahead.
I don't have anything.
I got nothing.
Okay.
So-
I think for me, well, I do, I guess. I think for me, you know, I'm just so aware. Like in this business, you can't help but compare. You compare yourself to others. You compare yourself to yourself. Back in the day, and that's what I was doing. I was like, oh man, I'm not her. Like I'm her, but I'm not her. And so, I guess she's just older, and she's no wiser really. But she's, you know, and yeah, that was for me. It was. I know it sounds so. Yeah, of course you are. It's been, but in the context of what we do professionally, it's a bit of a mindfuck. You know, hopefully not for everyone, but I don't know. For me, it was. Weirdly, I felt bad about, like, I felt like I was betraying people by being a little older and like 10 pounds, whatever.
Where in your earlobes?
Or I don't know. I don't actually know how much I weigh, but you know, it's just I felt like I was betraying people by not being where I was physically, and then Emily was like, "You're an idiot. You're fine. You're." She didn't say that. She said very nice things that I don't feel comfortable repeating because they're very nice, and that was it for me. It sounds so dumb when I say it out loud, but.
Something that you have to think about and deal with on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And coming back to a character that you played before, you know, what are your expectations? What are the audience expectations?
Exactly. Luckily, we have a kind audience.
Yes.
Speaking to that, emotionally, both Winona and Dom had come and had tackled some very basic, big fears in order to make this leap and go on this adventure together. So, are they still in that leap phase, or are they past it and now it's like
You guys are good.
some stuff's coming up, you know? Where are they?
I think we're in different places. That's what's interesting. Yeah, that's tricky. We're in different places. What a love! What we're so lucky to get these characters. To just think about it, just to get off course for a second, but because there's so many layers that I just realized that we play even within the special. I feel like where we started, even at the beginning of the special, from where we came to where we end, is so much happens. That there's
Yeah,
it's-
what is that stuff that happens?
that I'm not allowed to say. But what a gift it is to actually get to play those things. Yeah.
But what I love about our characters is, it would be, you know, it's like even if it's good, it's complicated.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Even if
because-
it's bad, it's complicated.
Yeah, it's never like, it's what Emily does. Sorry, I touched someone's mic. It's never, what Emily does so well is it's not just one, it's just, there's the gray area. And, geez,
You could sit. You could sit. We've been talking about you this whole time anyway. It's been crazy. No, ask them the whole time.
No, but it's just, she just allows for such humanity. So it's not like, just like, happily ever after, at least that doesn't exist. So let's just go, okay, what is the reality and how can we find the beauty of that? And Yeah, I think it's real.
But
Yeah.